Hello, welcome back to The Remedy, brought to you by Coos Health and Wellness. I'm Eric Gleason. Today we are joined by Rick Hallmark, again, friend of the show.
Good morning.
The Environmental Health Program Manager over at Coos Health and Wellness. We're going to talk about household mold. That sounds like fun, household mold. I have some of that. So if I see mold in my house, on the floors, walls, ceilings, around the windows, should I be concerned?
Yes, for two reasons. First, mold is a process in nature to decompose organic material. Whatever it's on, it is ruining it physically. And what I'm most interested in is mold that I'm inhaling, and it gives me bad health effects. Asthma, it's an asthma trigger, and it can cause all kinds of irritate my lungs, all kinds of respiratory stuff.
Respiratory issues. Yeah, I guess people, I don't know if you think about it in that, like, oh, there it is, I got to take care of it. But if it's pretty significant, it can make you really sick, I guess. That's a good point. So what causes mold to grow in our houses?
Mold is always connected to moisture. So I see moisture or I smell something musty, it is related to moisture. So that moisture, wherever it's at, it's going to eventually propagate mold. So how do I get rid of the moisture? So it's in my shower.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be ventilating the steam to the outside. If I do a lot of wet cooking, whatever that might mean at your house.
A lot of steamy cooking?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to ventilate that to the outside. And my windows sweat. Lots of wet places.
Especially in a climate like ours. It's always wet, it seems.
Where does mold grow in Western Oregon? Everywhere.
All of the places.
Yep.
So what should I do if I actually have moldy conditions in my home?
So ventilation, I think, is the thing that costs the least. And so I can use a box fan. I can pull stuff away from my walls. And maybe more significant is the mold coming from, do I have moisture coming into my house from a leak? Are my rain gutters, are they clogged up? And that water is backing up and spilling into the wall somehow. I can look in my attic. Is water penetrating? And okay, I'm looking at my ceiling. It's wet. I'm growing mold.
Oh. So if you're growing mold, should you have it tested? Is there any reason we should do that?
I would say inside your house, there is no good mold. So
None.
Let's get rid of it. Don't spend $1 testing it. Clean it, get rid of the moisture, clean it again.
So no good mold if it's in your house, unless maybe if it's in your refrigerator and it's blue cheese. But outside of blue cheese, there's no good mold in your house. So clean it up. Don't spend any money testing on it. Just make sure you can try to get it cleaned up. Can we just use bleach?
You can use bleach. If you're sensitive to bleach, just use soap and water.
All right.
Get it clean, get it dry.
So if you've got mold in your house, clean it up. There's no good mold. It can be bad for you. And if you have any more questions, get a hold of Rick over at Coos Health and Wellness for The Remedy, brought to you by Coos Health and Wellness. I'm Eric Gleason. Thanks for joining us. Have a good day.